Good evening. Welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where we are the topic of discussion for these demon protesters outside that are, still insisting that demon lives matter and that they're entitled to do what they like, they said. And I'm not, I shouldn't be giving their secrets out. It's not, what I'm doing is, what's it called? Unethical is what they're telling me. They said I'm giving demon secrets up is unethical. I should be banished, they said, I believe. Something along those lines. Removed. So, let's see what else is going on. I don't know. Who knows, but I'm still here, brother. The brother is here. Okay, because Six of Pentacles in reverse, because whatever unpaid debts or one-sided charity, strings attached type nonsense over there, it's all about take. Six of Pentacles in reverse. These people are just, they're not going to give what they're supposed to. It's just they're going to take every last thing they can take here, and it's what it is. It's all it comes down to, okay? So that's why we have the Three of Pentacles here. That's why we have a teamwork, collaboration. Our soul tribes coming together. We communicate in the 5D. We all are able to do things. We all have special talents where we'll be able to bring this together. So, they know this. The demons know it. That's why they're trying to stop it so bad. This is like one of the first clear-cut cases of, demons exposing themselves. So this is why it's a big deal. It's quite a big deal right now. It's quite a big deal to finally see a demon, to catch a demon. So, all right, because 10 of Wands, because it's a burden for them now, okay? It's very burdensome. They feel like they have extra responsibility now, these demons. They feel they have to work extra hard now to, keep up the facade here. It's very difficult to, be doing it. But now when somebody's, calling it out, now it's like, you really got to double it up. Whoa, I'm not a demon. You know what I mean? If that's what they do. I'm not a demon. No, don't listen to them. They're crazy. That doesn't exist. So yeah, now they really got to double up, but it's only a matter of time. They just end up losing it, so it doesn't make a difference. Because Knight of Swords, you're too ambitious, you're too action orientated, you're just too strong. You're moving too fast. There's no way these people can stop you and still put on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's just not possible. They're not in control of the situation anymore. All they're really trying to do now is like, they don't even know where to start. They don't know who to stop, what to do, and that's why it's like, you're done. We have you from both sides. You're all jammed up. We got you. So, it is what it is. Because Knight of Wands in reverse, because, you're all scattered energy over there, trying to delay things. It's a big bowl of frustration over there, okay? Nobody likes nobody. There's not a happy home. Nobody's talking. You can just see miserable faces everywhere. Pre-shift's not too fun. Nobody's fun. There's no enthusiasm there, okay? So just know there's a reason for that, okay? Because Four of Swords, because maybe it's some time for you to rest and relaxation. Perhaps maybe you should take a break, okay? Because maybe you're working too hard, okay? Maybe this, the pursuit of money, mess with your brain a little bit. So maybe you should just get yourself rewired. That's what I suggest. Money's not everything. Trust me. Okay, Five of Wands in reverse. So now these people, maybe they're like, all right, we want to avoid conflict here. We're going to respect the differences. We're going to agree to disagree. Okay, then now they want to be about diversity. Okay, now they want to say, hey, these demons. Now they want to, they want to say like we want equal rights now. Okay, so just know that these people will most likely back down from you in a way where it's like, you're gonna let them off the hook more or less just to be with your counterpart. But that's pretty much end result. Really, what's gonna happen with that is because they know that the only way out of this is to give the counterpart up. You know what I'm saying? Let the counterpart come. You know what I mean? Without any them bothering or anything like that or any opposition. And maybe I'll let you off the hook. But Two of Wands, there's planning, progress, making decisions. Like, we're figuring things out. We need to know what's going on, because it is what it is now. It's like we don't sit around. We're too desirable now. Okay, so don't think anybody's just sitting around waiting for anybody, because that's just very, very not true. And we know what else is going on over there, so we know nobody's happy. So, and you all are like looking gray and nasty looking. So just know we're not jealous of what's going on there. Believe it. Because the sun is here with us, okay? Just know that, okay? And it's been seen, it's been documented. You heard? So it is what it is, because the Hierophant has documented that. They said, let me tell you something, brother. This person, they are on fire. Listen, we are institutionally going to support these people, because we think they're great. We think they do a great job. You know what I mean? They're like Frosted Flakes. They're great, he told me. So just know it is what it is. You know, that's all I can say about that, because Knight of Pentacles, because we're gonna continually hard work. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep being productive. We're gonna keep being efficient, and we're gonna keep being responsible. It's not gonna change because once, you know, we get noticed, we're not gonna say, oh, now we're go back. No, it's continued. It's just, this doesn't stop. This is a routine. You have to keep going over and over and over, no matter what happens. No matter snow, sleet, hail, it doesn't make a difference. You have to keep going, okay? Because if you don't, then you may end up in the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. If you get to, you know, you could always get to the Ten of Pentacles. Trust me. It's not hard to get to the Ten of Pentacles, but it's very difficult to keep the Ten of Pentacles, okay? It's much different. So just remember, you have to be smart, okay, when it comes to that. And just know you will, because you will have a very smart Taurus DM who's very good with money. So just know they'll handle all that stuff while you'll handle the other, you know, the people side of things. Okay, just know everything will be great with you, because you guys are quite the pair. Okay, quite a tandem. Okay, Ace of Wands, and that's why you're an inspiration, and there's gonna be a new project with you two. You two are gonna, you know, write books, you're gonna tell stories, you're just gonna have a really good time. You're gonna laugh about it, you're gonna, you know, you're gonna cry sometimes, you know, it's gonna be a good time, okay? You're gonna feel feelings because you can, because you're both empaths, you're empathic, you can feel, you know what I mean? These people projected onto us, they knew that they could do that to us. So that's why we felt like shit all the years, but now we don't, okay? So that is why we're coming together with our counterparts very, very soon, and there's not a damn thing anybody could do to stop it. Not one thing, okay? Because if they get in the way, then Eight of Swords, that is a guaranteed self-imposed prison. You getting our way, you are getting yourself put down, okay? So most people are gonna, I think they're gonna go with that Five of Wands in reverse. They're gonna avoid conflict. They want to agree to disagree, okay? They're just gonna, you know, they're gonna respect the differences, okay? Take a walk, okay? That's what I told them. I said, tell them to take a walk, okay? Because we got the Page of Cups here. We got creative opportunities, intuitive messages coming all day long. Perhaps some new love, okay? So just know we are all good to go here on that end. Ain't nobody playing no games with us. We're on point here. Okay, because these people are the Tower reverse are trying to avoid the inevitable, and we know it. That's what the delay is coming from, is from them trying to avoid the inevitable, like backing down. Oh, they're sick, or, you know, oh, this one's lying. Oh, making just any little stupid stuff you could say. They will. It's just they show themselves by doing that. Okay, because everybody knows who the star of the show is. Everybody knows who everybody comes to see. Everybody knows who the showstopper is. Everybody knows it's you. Okay, so just know these people cannot take your energy ever again. Maybe they did it one time, but they cannot no more. No way, brother. No way. It's not possible now. Them days are over. Like Rover, cousin. Just understand that. Okay, because the Chariot in reverse. See, like, the people are really trying to slow things down with this Tower in reverse, Chariot in reverse. It's like this is the only thing they can do now is just delay. But it doesn't make a difference, because it's going to happen eventually. You can only hold the, you know, it's like holding the dam. There's a crack in the whole thing, and you're trying to, it's only going to eventually do it. You keep putting tape on it. Don't make a difference. It's going to bust eventually. You know why? Because the devil has been seen, brother, okay? That is all the crack we needed. That's the big crack, okay? Because these people have showed their devil side, okay? They came off, they pretended to be like they were something else. They tried to make us like we were the devil person. But now everybody sees what the devil's all about, you know? Everybody sees where they are, okay? And the DM see it very, very vividly, okay? To a point where it was scary, Okay, your DM was scared by it. This is what came out. All right, they got scared. They're actually ran away from these people at your DM. Nobody knows where they're at right now. Nobody knows. They're trying to call them. It's all types of craziness. They don't know. Maybe they think they're with you. They don't know. They don't know what's going on. Okay, they think, you know, we got this King of Pentacles in reverse over there, getting very nervous, like, where's this person at, where are they, blah, blah, blah. You know, this could be your counterpart being all erratic. You know, who knows what's going on. They might just be into some angry Avenger mode. They might just be, you know, giving everybody up right now because of how they were just yelled at and screamed at, you know, and shown that they were nothing. Okay, they would talk to you like they were nothing. Okay, and they know that we would never do that. You know what I mean? So that tells them everything to know how the devil spoke to them. Okay, Knight of Cups, because, you know, they know they deserve better than that. They knew they were tricked. They knew that this is a way to show everybody just how the people around them, how devious they are, and how they would go to this great of lengths thinking that they were going to stop two people from being together. Okay, these people have a serious questions to answer. Why did you try to keep this two people from being together this bad? What was the reason? Like, what would be the reason? Okay, because that's like Two of Swords. It's a difficult decision. Like, who thinks to do stuff like this? I would never in my life care that much to keep two people separated like that. All right, and because of that, we're going to both be publicly recognized for that. Okay, people are going to see and they're going to say, all right, look, these people, they did everything possible to keep these two apart, and they're still strong, and they still look good, and they're still happy, and they're still in love. So let's recognize them, okay? And that's where the counterpart situation is going to it's going to go like a domino effect after that. People are going to say, wow, they're real counterparts. Brother, let me tell you something. They're real counterparts. And people, it will be documented because there's a lot of film, okay? Because whatever Queen of Swords in reverse now was very, very, you know, trying to be you. Now they're being seen for exactly who they are. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse here with the King of Pentacles in reverse here. You know what I mean? So this is a great tandem. All right. So this is whoever's this could be. I believe this may be the Emperor in reverse energy. This King of Pentacles in reverse. You know, showing their greedy side, and then you got the Queen of Swords in reverse, with them just being angry because the DM, this was the one who yelled at your DM. So your DM is just ran away now. So now they got the King of Pentacles. Now he's going to start calling your DM, trying to say like, oh, you know, get money situation about the greed, try to hit their greed thing, and then say how this person was sorry and how, you know, the DF was the one who got this person aggravated. It's really the DF, and you know, and this is how your person sees right through this now, and they're like, wow, look at this. They see this person scream and want to hurt me, and now he's still trying to make me go back and stay away from the good one. This is how I know, okay? You want me to keep me away, Nine of Wands, from the courageous High Priestess, right? King of Pentacles in reverse. You would rather me go back to the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is what the DM's saying. This is what you suggest. You're supposed to look out for my best interest, right? I don't think you really are anymore, King of Pentacles. Why are you doing this? Why, you know? So then this King of Pentacles in reverse, they don't know. They're finished. You know what I mean? They don't have no answers. Queen of Swords already gave their, you know, the devil already was shown with them. So, you know, now you got 2 for 1. You got 2 birds with 1 stone right there. All right? Nice and easy. Because 4 cups in reverse. Because now that gave your DM the sudden awareness, you know, that they want to choose their happiness because they got that clear-cut, you know, information. They had an idea, but then they had the Queen of Swords now, yelled and screamed at them, threatened them. I think they threatened them, maybe physically even put their hands on them. I'm not even sure, but something along those lines to where your DM had to escape from this, okay? And then the King of Pentacles in reverse was contacting your DM now, trying to get them to come back to this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay, and like apologizing for them, saying that they didn't mean it, and that, you know, the DF was playing mind games, and that, you know, this is what this King of Pentacles reverse is telling your DM, and your DM is in the upright. They're King of Cups right now, so they are in the upright. They see right through this now, and they're like, wow, you know what I mean? So 4 cups in reverse, that gives them the sudden awareness that they're like, now it gives them the way, all right, now I see for sure, okay? Now I know, okay? Now I know I'm going to bring the Ace of Pentacles now to my Empress. I know who my Empress. I always knew anyway, but I just wanted it to be seen this way so I could, you know, there's no way that they couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like this, there's no way now they could say, there's no way you could say they didn't make the right decision. Nobody could say it. And then they get seen, their enemies are seen around them also. So they get everybody gets exposed, and then they get to be with their true love. So I think that works out pretty good for everybody, especially the DM. Wouldn't you say, DM? Okay, because 7 of Pentacles in reverse, because whatever lack of long-term vision that was over there, you know, whatever limited success working without results, I know you don't want to do that no more. So 7 of Pentacles reverse, you are finished with that. The DM said, I am done with that. He said, you King of Pentacles in reverse, you want Queen of Swords in reverse, tricking me to stay around for the 7 Pentacles in reverse, trying to make it like things are going to get better, things are going to get, you know, move on. No, no, no. This person sees through it after the way this person screamed, because they see that you are not concerned about your DM like that. So this makes this Queen of Swords feel like they're losing control, because they felt that them having them DM over you was what was giving them extra power. But now that they see you don't care and you're with somebody else, they're like, they don't care about now this DM. Now they want to find out who else you're with. Now they just look past your DM. So it's like they gave their whole card up, and then you got this King of Pentacles in reverse who suggested this Queen of Swords in reverse, now trying to like fix them back up, okay? Knowing full well that the 10 of Swords is here, brother, a painful ending for both of those too, because they have been seen, the devil has been seen, at least in the Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? And the King of Pentacles in reverse gave up their hand by, you know, trying to hit with the greed bell, you know what I mean? Trying to push somebody back away from love and over greed, and they were seen clearly for that. So they are going to have to both leave town, 100%. 100, okay? Because, brother, the Emperor is here, and they said enough is enough. It's time for a change. He's going to clear out all this mess. They're done. See you later. They're coming for you. This Emperor is coming for their, you know, Empress. The things are looking great for you, okay? Just notice Queen of Swords in reverse and King of Pentacles in reverse. They are, and then the 9 of Swords energy, and with the 10 of Swords energy, they're sitting there crying, okay? They're in their bed crying now. They don't know what to do because they know they're seen, okay? So just know the Emperor took care of this. Brother, okay? Because now we got a 3 of Cups, a celebration, a party. We got a happy home. Everybody's having a great time now. This Queen of Swords in reverse and this King of Pentacles in reverse, remove those energies. Wow, everything blew right up, okay? Because now these people, they feel like 7 of Swords, like they've been betrayed. This Queen of Swords in reverse and this King of Pentacles in reverse. But the fact is, they were the ones doing the betraying the whole time, okay? And now they've just been seen and by the Emperor, and now they are exposed 100%. But they feel like that's a betrayal, okay? They feel like they have to, you know, that's a problem. But here's the thing is, now because of that, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You are going to recover from financial loss because of this, because your DM is going to come see what these people did to you, how they cost you all this money, and you two are going to collaborate, and you're going to have a great time, and you are temperance and you're completely balanced. So just know everything's going to work out perfect for you, okay? Just be aware of that. Just be aware. Because Jupiter is in Cancer, and that's where the luck is, brother. The luck is here for you. Venus is in Cancer too. So just know, a lot of good going for Cancer right now. We love a Cancer around here, okay? Because we also love an Earth sign, okay? There's only one Earth sign for us, and it starts with a T, okay? The other two we do not like. The V and the C we do not care for. They are nemesis of ours, okay? Because Uranus and Gemini, that is what we're all about here. We got Saturn here bringing the karma to these people. Aries, you know, whatever they did in Pisces time, okay? And then you are the sun, it all revolves around you. This whole thing comes from you, all right? Because this Pisces cannot compete with you. They are not even on your level. They're finished, they're done. Whatever was done, Saturn and Pisces, see you later. That karma is coming back to them. You have to pay for that. Okay, love is in the air for you, trust me. This Aquarius, they're the worst air sign. We don't like them at all, okay? But we are, you know, a rising sign of Aquarius, so we do like that. We don't really feel like talking about the Aquarius, okay? But we'll talk about the Libra because you have a 4-planet stellium in there, and that's good. So, you know, enough's enough. I don't really feel like too crazy about this read, but, you know, it is what it is. Some are better than others. You can't have a perfect one every time. If that was the case, then you'd be a legend. You'd be legendary. Wow, this guy's got perfect read every time. Every time he hits it right on the button. He's like Nostradamus. Something like that. He's telling fortunes now. He's in the business of fortune telling. Okay? He's very, very, very accurate fortune teller. So, A sacred ritual will bring you clarity and insight. Who knows what that means? So we're gonna go to get another one. Your intuition is your greatest strength. Trust it. I always tell people that, you know what I mean? Especially me, because I got superhuman intuition. So I always trust it. Why wouldn't I? I would be like, okay, no, I'm not gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust the liar person that's lying to me. Okay. A hidden talent will bring you great success. Perhaps it's your intuition. Maybe your superhuman intuition will bring you great success. So let's see. Okay.